Have you ever felt like you're stuck in a cycle, repeating the same patterns without meaningful progress? Life can sometimes feel like an endless stream of responsibilities and distractions, leaving little room for the things that truly matter. But what if I told you that in just 90 days, you could completely realign your life with your values, regain control, and step into a more empowered version of yourself? This isn't about lofty promises. It's about actionable wisdom rooted in the timeless principles of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, believed that the key to a fulfilling life lies in mastering three interconnected principles: observation, control, and action. Together, these form what we'll call the Stoic Triangle Formula, a transformative framework designed to help you cut through life's noise, focus on what truly matters, and take purposeful steps toward change. In the next 90 days, you have the power to shift your mindset, habits, and direction, creating a life that reflects your highest aspirations. This journey is not about perfection. It's about steady progress and aligning your actions with your inner values. Ready to claim your transformation? Let's begin. 1. Audit your life. Lay the foundation for change. Epictetus once said, "Men are disturbed not by things, but by the views they take of them." This profound Stoic insight lays the foundation for self-reflection, a vital step before embarking on any meaningful transformation. The process of auditing your life is not about judgment or self-criticism, it's about clarity. It is an exercise in understanding where you currently stand, so that you can chart a deliberate path toward a better version of yourself. With this perspective, the discomfort of truth becomes an opportunity for growth. In the Stoic tradition, self-awareness is a cornerstone of intentional living. The philosophy emphasizes that while external events may be beyond our control, our perceptions and reactions are entirely within our power. A life audit mirrors this belief. It is a tool to confront your reality honestly, not as a means to dwell on imperfections, but to identify what you can influence. By acknowledging your strengths and areas for improvement, you create a roadmap for progress, free from excuses or blame. This is the essence of Stoic empowerment, the ability to see clearly and act purposefully. To effectively audit your life, consider 5 critical categories that encompass the key areas of well-being: health, career, relationships, finances, and personal growth. Begin with health, your physical and mental foundation. Are you getting enough sleep, managing stress, and nourishing your body with healthy foods? Move to your career. Does your work align with your passions and long-term goals, or does it feel like a daily grind? Relationships, too, require reflection. Are your connections with family, friends, and colleagues supportive and meaningful, or are they draining your energy? Next, examine your finances. Are you living responsibly within your means, saving for the future, and avoiding unnecessary debt? Finally, assess personal growth. Are you challenging yourself to learn, adapt, and improve continuously, or have you become complacent in your development? Armed with these categories, take a practical approach to your audit. Grab a journal or notebook and create 2 columns for each area: what's working and what needs improvement. For example, under health, you might write that you exercise regularly but struggle with maintaining a consistent sleep schedule or a balanced diet. In your career, you may feel secure in your income but uninspired or unfulfilled by your work. This process requires honesty, even when facing uncomfortable truths. Once you've outlined your strengths and challenges, prioritize actionable changes that will have the most significant impact on your well-being. Clarity without action is meaningless. For each priority, define specific, measurable steps. If you've identified excessive social media use as a drain on your energy, commit to a daily time limit or replace scrolling with more enriching habits like reading or journaling. For example, a client once realized that hours spent on social media left her mentally drained and physically inactive. She decided to replace just 30 minutes of scrolling with a morning walk. This simple shift created a ripple effect. Her energy improved, her mood lifted, and her day began with intention. The power of a life audit lies in its alignment with Stoic principles. It calls for self-awareness, courage to face reality, and a focus on what you can control. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Start your audit today. Dedicate 30 minutes to observing where you stand. Embrace the truths you uncover and let them guide your 90-day transformation. This step is not just a beginning, it is the cornerstone of intentional, meaningful change. 2. Define your why. Having gained clarity through your life audit, it's time to turn your insights into purpose. Clarity provides direction, but purpose fuels action. Seneca wisely observed, "If a man knows not to which port he sails, no wind is favorable." This profound truth lies at the heart of Stoicism and serves as a reminder that a clear why is the compass for your journey. Without it, even the best plans can falter. But with a strong purpose, no obstacle is insurmountable. So let me ask you, why do you want to change your life in the next 90 days? Imagine this. A father of two finds himself constantly tired and irritable, his health declining from years of neglect. One evening, his young daughter asks, "Daddy, will you play with me?" He hesitates, exhausted, before realizing that his poor health is robbing him of precious moments with his family. That moment becomes his why. He decides to commit to exercising, not just to lose weight, but to have the energy and longevity to be present for his children. His workouts now have meaning far beyond physical transformation. They are acts of love and devotion. Your why is the same. It's not just about what you want to achieve, but why it matters to you. Ask yourself, why do I want this change? What will it bring to my life and the lives of those around me? Write it down. Be honest. It might be to regain self-confidence, provide a better life for your family, or align your daily actions with a deeper sense of purpose. Whatever your reason, make it deeply personal and emotionally resonant. Now, visualize your ideal self. Picture yourself living that change. How does it feel? Who benefits from it? Maybe you see yourself healthy and vibrant, running around with your kids, or thriving in a career that reflects your passions. Feel the joy and fulfillment of that vision. Let it sink in. That vision is your guiding light for the next 90 days. Purpose transforms effort into passion. Consider the story of one of my friends who started journaling daily as part of her self-improvement journey. Initially, it felt mundane, but she kept asking herself, "Why am I doing this?" Her answer? To become more self-aware and emotionally available for her relationships. Each page she filled became a step closer to her ultimate goal of fostering deeper connections with her loved ones. Your why should be visible. Write it down and place it somewhere you'll see daily. It could be on your desk, your mirror, or your phone's lock screen. Every time you're tempted to skip a step or fall back into old habits, revisit your purpose. Say it aloud. I am doing this because. Reaffirm it as a promise to yourself. So let's pause for a moment. What is your why? Reflect deeply. What's one change you've always wanted to make, and why does it truly matter to you? Share it with someone you trust or write it in your journal. Your why is the fire that keeps you moving even when the path gets tough. Because when your purpose is clear, every step becomes meaningful, and every obstacle becomes an opportunity to grow stronger. 3. Craft your 90-day plan. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." This Stoic principle urges us to move from contemplation to action, transforming noble ideas into tangible outcomes. A 90-day plan embodies this philosophy, offering a structured, actionable framework to bring about meaningful change. It's not about doing everything at once, but about taking consistent, manageable steps toward your vision day by day. To craft an effective 90-day plan, we integrate the triangular formula of Stoic transformation. Observe, control, and act. Begin with observation. What are your key priorities? Reflecting on your life audit, identify 1 to 3 areas that, if improved, would create the most significant impact. These priorities should align with your personal why, the deeper motivation behind your transformation. For instance, if your why is to enhance your health, to be more present for your family, that clarity becomes your compass. Next, move to control. What elements of these priorities lie within your power? Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Break each priority into specific, controllable goals. For example, if your focus is improving physical health, you might set goals such as committing to 3 gym sessions per week, preparing nutritious meals at home, and practicing mindfulness to reduce stress. Clarity in what you control transforms overwhelming goals into actionable steps. Now comes the most critical part: act. Design your 90-day plan by breaking these goals into weekly and daily tasks. Your plan should function as a roadmap, ensuring steady progress without becoming overwhelming. Let's consider an example. Week 1. Research local gyms and schedule your workouts. Prepare 1 new healthy recipe. Week 2. Attend 3 gym sessions, track your meals, and start journaling about your progress. Week 3. Increase workouts to 4 times a week, refine your meal prep, and add a mindfulness exercise to your routine. Each task is achievable, specific, and builds upon the previous week. These incremental actions create momentum, transforming your aspirations into habits that stick. The beauty of a 90-day plan lies in its flexibility. Life is unpredictable, and setbacks are inevitable. When challenges arise, return to the triangular formula. Observe the obstacle, focus on what you can control, and adjust your actions accordingly. If a week's goals feel unattainable, scale them down without abandoning them entirely. For instance, if you can't commit to a full workout, opt for a brisk 15-minute walk instead. A client once shared how this approach revolutionized her career. She broke her goal, transitioning to a new industry, into daily actions. Week 1 involved researching industries and refining her resume. By week 3, she was networking and applying for targeted roles. The structured plan not only reduced her overwhelm, but also kept her focused and motivated. Crafting your 90-day plan is not about perfection, but persistence. Remember, action fuels transformation. Embrace Marcus Aurelius's wisdom and channel your energy into living your plan. Today is the day to write your blueprint for change and begin building the life you envision, step by step, with clarity, control, and purpose. 4. Let go of the past. The Stoics teach us that clinging to the past is like carrying unnecessary weight on a long journey. We cannot control the past, only the present is ours, echoes their wisdom. Letting go of what no longer serves us is essential to move forward with clarity, strength, and purpose. This process requires courage and self-compassion, but it frees us from the chains of regret, fear, and limiting beliefs, making space for transformation. To begin, recognize the aspects of your past that are holding you back. These might include old habits, regrets, or self-imposed limitations. Ask yourself, What am I holding on to that no longer serves my growth? Perhaps it's guilt over a missed opportunity, resentment towards someone, or a belief that you're incapable of change. For many, these burdens are so familiar they feel permanent, yet they are anything but. The Stoics remind us that the past is immovable, but our response to it is entirely within our control. Take Maria, for example, a client who once lamented a career opportunity she let slip by. She replayed the scenario repeatedly, berating herself for the decision and questioning her worth. The regret was so consuming that it drained her energy and clouded her present. Together, we worked on acknowledging her feelings without judgment, using the triangular formula of transformation: observe, control, act. First, Maria observed her regret, recognizing its source and impact on her daily life. She accepted that while she couldn't change the past, she could control how she responded to it moving forward. Finally, she acted. Through guided journaling, Maria wrote a heartfelt letter to her past self, acknowledging the missed opportunity and expressing forgiveness. She tore the letter into pieces, symbolizing her decision to release the weight of regret. With this exercise, Maria created a mental reset, paving the way for her to seize new opportunities with renewed focus. This process is not about erasing the past or pretending it didn't happen. It's about shifting your perspective. Imagine your past as a heavy backpack filled with stones, each representing a grudge, mistake, or fear. The tighter you hold onto it, the harder it is to move forward. But the moment you let go of a stone, the lighter your load becomes. This act of release doesn't dismiss the significance of what you've carried. Instead, it transforms how it shapes your journey. To actively let go, try this simple yet powerful exercise. Write a letter to your past self. Acknowledge the pain, mistakes, or habits that have weighed you down, but also express gratitude for the lessons they've taught you. End the letter with a declaration of release. I am no longer bound by this. I choose to move forward. Once written, tear up or burn the letter as a symbolic act of letting go. Remember, letting go is an ongoing practice. When old feelings resurface, as they inevitably will, revisit the triangular formula. Observe the emotion without judgment, focus on what is within your control, and take deliberate action to reinforce your growth. Letting go of the past liberates your energy and sharpens your focus. As the Stoics would remind us, the present moment is all we truly have. By unburdening yourself from what cannot be changed, you free yourself to fully embrace the possibilities that lie ahead, crafting a life of purpose, intention, and resilience. 5. Master the art of self-discipline. Epictetus once declared, "Discipline is freedom," a paradoxical truth that forms the backbone of Stoic philosophy. True freedom, according to the Stoics, isn't about indulging every desire, but about mastering oneself. It's about setting clear boundaries and adhering to principles that align with your higher values. Personal rules are not restrictions, they are declarations of intention, empowering you to live a focused, disciplined, and purpose-driven life. Imagine them as a compass, guiding your decisions and actions, especially when distractions threaten to pull you off course. Take a moment to reflect. How often do we let fleeting temptations or external pressures dictate our lives? The endless scrolling on social media, the habitual procrastination, or the knee-jerk reactions to challenges. All these are chains we willingly wear. Now picture a life where these distractions no longer control you, where your actions are deliberate and in alignment with your values. This is the power of personal rules. Crafting personal rules begins with identifying what truly matters to you. What kind of person do you aspire to be? What habits will support that vision? Start with 5 simple yet impactful rules that address areas of your life needing structure. For instance, if you find yourself losing precious time to digital distractions, establish a rule. I will not check my phone before 9 a.m. This small boundary can revolutionize your mornings, allowing you to begin your day with clarity and intention. Consider another example, dedicating 15 minutes each morning to reading philosophy or journaling. This isn't just about acquiring knowledge, it's a ritual that reinforces your commitment to growth. Imagine sitting by the window with a cup of coffee, reading a passage from Marcus Aurelius. The wisdom you absorb in those quiet moments equips you to face the day with resilience and perspective. The beauty of personal rules lies in their flexibility. They aren't rigid commands, but adaptable guidelines that evolve as you grow. Take Maria, a client who struggled with staying productive. Her first rule was straightforward. I will set a 45-minute timer for focused work, followed by a 15-minute break. Initially, it was a challenge, but over time, the rhythm became second nature. The result? A boost in her productivity and a sense of accomplishment she hadn't felt in years. Personal rules are most effective when they are specific, actionable, and visible. Write them down and place them where you'll see them daily. A sticky note on your desk, a reminder on your phone, or a note in your journal. This constant reinforcement keeps your rules top of mind and strengthens your resolve. Of course, no journey is without setbacks. If you falter, resist the urge to criticize yourself harshly. Instead, view the moment as a learning opportunity. What led to the slip, and how can you adjust your approach? Growth doesn't require perfection, it requires persistence. Ultimately, personal rules are about reclaiming control over your life. They are tools for self-mastery, helping you align your actions with your deepest values. As Epictetus reminds us, discipline is freedom. Freedom from chaos, distractions, and the tyranny of fleeting whims. So take a moment today to define your rules, commit to them, and watch as they pave the way for a life of clarity, focus, and fulfillment. 6. Build an action board. The Stoic principle, look far but act step by step, captures the essence of effective transformation. Stoicism teaches us the importance of having a clear vision while staying grounded in deliberate, consistent action. An action board embodies this philosophy by turning abstract goals into a tangible, visual roadmap that guides you through your journey. Unlike a traditional vision board that merely inspires, an action board is dynamic, emphasizing both your destination and the steps required to get there. Creating an action board starts with identifying your key goals for the next 90 days. These goals should align with the priorities you identified in your life audit and your why defined earlier. For instance, if your focus is on advancing your career, your action board might feature images of your dream office, quotes from industry leaders, and a visual timeline for achieving milestones such as updating your resume, networking, or acquiring a new skill. Once your goals are defined, break them into actionable steps. For example, if your goal is to transition to a new career, your steps might include Week 1, research industries that excite you. Week 2, update your resume and LinkedIn profile. Week 3, enroll in an online course. Write these steps clearly and place them on your board under each goal. This approach transforms overwhelming ambitions into manageable tasks, keeping you motivated and on track. To make your action board engaging and inspiring, incorporate visuals and quotes that resonate with you. Imagine seeing a photo of a serene hiking trail if your goal is better health, alongside a quote like, "Discipline is the bridge between goals and achievement." If financial stability is your priority, include an image of a savings milestone or a financial independence quote. These elements are not just decorations, they're constant reminders of your purpose. The placement of your action board is equally important. It should be in a location where you'll see it daily, your workspace, a bedroom wall, or even as a digital wallpaper. This daily exposure reinforces your commitment and ensures your goals remain at the forefront of your mind. As you complete each step, physically marking it off on your board provides a sense of progress and accomplishment, creating momentum for what lies ahead. Take Anna's story, for example. Her action board featured a blend of personal and professional goals, running her first 5K and launching a side project. Each step, training schedules for her race and specific milestones for her project, was outlined and visually represented. Over 90 days, her board became a testament to her growth, with every checked-off item building her confidence and discipline. Remember, your action board is a living tool. Review and adjust it as needed to stay aligned with your evolving priorities. The beauty of this practice lies in its simplicity and effectiveness. By combining vision with action, you're not just dreaming, you're building. So today, take the first step. Gather your goals, break them into actionable steps, and create a board that reflects your highest aspirations. With every image, quote, and completed task, you'll remind yourself that transformation is not only possible, it's within your control. 7. Create a morning routine. Building an action board sets the vision for your transformation, but the real magic happens in the habits you cultivate daily. One of the most powerful ways to reinforce your goals is by designing a morning routine that aligns with your aspirations. Marcus Aurelius urged, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive." A thoughtfully crafted morning routine captures this Stoic wisdom, giving you the clarity, energy, and purpose to approach each day with intention. Imagine waking up tomorrow, not to the sound of your alarm jolting you into chaos, but to a deliberate rhythm designed to empower you. What would your ideal morning look like? Perhaps it starts with a moment of stillness, a deep breath, a stretch, or even a quiet acknowledgement of gratitude. As you rise, you might ask yourself, "What am I grateful for today?" Or, "What is one thing I want to achieve that aligns with my values?" Take Sarah, for instance. She used to hit snooze multiple times and rush through her mornings, feeling frazzled before the day had even begun. Inspired by the Stoics, she decided to overhaul her routine. Now she begins her day by journaling for 5 minutes, reflecting on 3 things she's grateful for, followed by 10 minutes of yoga. Afterward, she spends a few moments planning her top 3 priorities for the day. This shift, while simple, transformed her mindset and energy. "I feel like I'm in control now," she shared. "I start my day with purpose instead of reacting to it." Crafting a morning routine doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. The key lies in intention. Consider incorporating practices that ground and inspire you. Journaling about gratitude not only fosters positivity, but rewires your brain to focus on abundance rather than scarcity. Moving your body, whether through yoga, stretching, or a brisk walk, awakens your physical energy and sharpens your focus. Finally, dedicating a few minutes to outlining your priorities creates a mental roadmap, allowing you to approach your tasks with clarity and purpose. What's stopping you from creating your own morning routine? If it's time, start small. Commit to just 5 minutes. If it's structure, ask yourself what aligns with your goals. Would reflecting on Stoic quotes each morning anchor your mindset? Would planning your day help you navigate challenges with resilience? A morning routine is not about perfection, but consistency. There will be days when the alarm feels like an enemy or when tasks pile up unexpectedly. In those moments, remind yourself, am I living today as I would want to be remembered? That single question can redirect your actions toward your higher purpose. Now, It's your turn. Tonight, before you sleep, take 5 minutes to design your ideal morning routine. Choose one practice, perhaps journaling, stretching, or planning, that feels achievable and meaningful. Start tomorrow with purpose, knowing that this small act sets the tone for the transformation you are building. Your mornings, after all, are your most precious tool for aligning daily action with your long-term vision. 8. Practice self-discipline. A well-crafted morning routine sets the stage for a productive day, but sustaining momentum requires an inner strength that transcends fleeting motivation. Self-discipline, as the Stoics taught, is the cornerstone of a life well lived. Epictetus wisely advised, "Do what is necessary, not what is easy." This principle invites us to honor our commitments, even when the allure of comfort tempts us to falter. Imagine this. It's a chilly morning, and Alex, an aspiring writer, stares at a blinking cursor on his laptop. He committed to writing 500 words daily, yet the warmth of his bed and the distraction of his phone beckon. "Why bother today?" he mutters, rationalizing a day off. But then he recalls the 2-minute rule, a simple, powerful practice. "I'll just write for 2 minutes," he thinks. Within those 2 minutes, the words start flowing, and before he knows it, he's reached his goal. The lesson is clear. Discipline is not about feeling ready. It's about taking the first step. Self-discipline is the engine that powers transformation. Unlike motivation, which ebbs and flows, discipline is a steady companion that propels you forward. But how do you cultivate it? Start small. Identify one daily action aligned with your goals. It could be writing, exercising, or meditating. Commit to it consistently, even on days when your enthusiasm wanes. Remember, it's the act of showing up that builds the habit, not perfection. Let's break it down further. The Stoic approach to discipline involves aligning your actions with your higher values. Ask yourself, what would the best version of me do right now? This question shifts your focus from the immediate discomfort of effort to the long-term reward of growth. For example, if your goal is to improve your health, envision the future version of yourself, energetic, confident, and thriving. Every time you choose to honor your commitment, you're casting a vote for that person. A helpful tool is to reframe challenges as opportunities. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." When faced with obstacles, be it fatigue, distraction, or self-doubt, recognize them as chances to strengthen your discipline. For instance, turning off your phone to focus on a project is not a restriction, but an act of reclaiming your time. In your journey, celebrate small wins. Each disciplined choice is a step closer to your goals. Reward yourself, but ensure the reward aligns with your aspirations. If you've stuck to a workout routine for 2 weeks, treat yourself to a new fitness accessory or a relaxing day outdoors. These milestones reinforce your commitment and make the process enjoyable. What action have you been postponing? Take 2 minutes now to start. Write a sentence, stretch your body, or outline tomorrow's priorities. Self-discipline is not about monumental leaps. It's about consistent, intentional steps. With each choice, you're proving to yourself that you are capable of change, no matter the circumstances. The path to transformation begins not with motivation, but with action, and every action is a testament to the strength you carry within. 9. Journal daily. Self-discipline creates the momentum, but daily journaling solidifies the journey. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, used a journal to record his thoughts, reflections, and lessons each day. This simple yet profound practice helped him navigate the complexities of leadership and life. Through journaling, he stayed grounded, focused, and deeply connected to his values. You too can wield this timeless tool to track your progress, reflect on your experiences, and cultivate greater self-awareness. Picture this. Emma, a young professional, feels overwhelmed by her growing to-do list and a nagging sense of stagnation. One evening, she opens a blank notebook and writes, "What went well today? What could I do better tomorrow?" As her pen moves across the page, she uncovers patterns. She's been spending too much time on social media, leaving little room for creative pursuits. By journaling consistently, Emma starts making conscious choices, replacing mindless scrolling with activities that align with her goals. Within weeks, she feels more in control, and her energy levels soar. Journaling is a practice that marries introspection with action. It's not about penning perfect prose, but about creating a space where you can engage in honest conversations with yourself. Begin by dedicating 5 to 10 minutes each day to this ritual. Start with 3 simple prompts. What am I grateful for today? What challenges did I face? What steps can I take tomorrow to improve? These questions help you shift your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant and actionable. Your journal becomes a mirror, reflecting your progress and illuminating areas for growth. For instance, if your goal is to minimize distractions, you might record, "Today, I avoided social media during work hours and completed a major task ahead of schedule." Acknowledging these wins, no matter how small, reinforces positive behavior and builds momentum. Moreover, journaling is a safe space to confront setbacks without judgment. When things don't go as planned, use your journal to explore the lessons hidden within failure. Write about what happened, why it happened, and how you can adapt. As the Stoics believed, every obstacle holds the seed of growth. Your journal can transform moments of frustration into opportunities for resilience. Visualization is another powerful technique to integrate into your journaling practice. Write about your goals as if they've already been achieved. For example, "I feel energized and fulfilled after consistently dedicating time to my personal growth. My days are intentional, and I am proud of the progress I've made." This not only strengthens your belief in your ability to succeed, but also keeps your aspirations vivid and alive. Think of your journal as your compass, always pointing you toward your true north. Each entry is a step forward, a chance to refine your path, and a tool to deepen your connection with yourself. What would Marcus Aurelius write if he were in your shoes today? Open your journal and let the words flow. Write about your triumphs, your struggles, and your dreams. In doing so, you'll uncover not only your potential, but also the unwavering power of reflection in your 90-day transformation journey. 10. Stay consistent and adapt. Consistency is the backbone of transformation, but adaptability is its secret weapon. The Stoics often spoke of life's ever-changing nature, urging us to remain steadfast in our principles while flexible in our approach. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." To truly succeed in your 90-day journey, you must embrace both unwavering commitment and the willingness to recalibrate when life demands it. Imagine this scenario. David, a dedicated professional, embarks on a journey to improve his physical health. He commits to a 5-day gym schedule, but soon finds himself swamped with a work project that extends into late evenings. Frustrated, he considers abandoning his plan altogether. Instead, David adapts. He shifts to 3 days at the gym and incorporates quick at-home workouts on busy days. By staying flexible, he maintains his momentum and proves to himself that challenges don't have to derail progress. they can refine it. Staying consistent doesn't mean clinging rigidly to a plan that no longer serves you. Life is unpredictable, and unexpected circumstances will arise. The key is to evaluate your goals regularly and adjust your approach as needed. Take time each week to reflect. What's working? What's not? What needs to change? This practice ensures your efforts remain aligned with your ultimate vision, even as the path to get there evolves. Adaptability also involves learning to navigate setbacks without losing sight of your goals. When things don't go as planned, resist the urge to see it as failure. Instead, view it as feedback. The Stoics taught us that obstacles are opportunities in disguise. If your progress slows, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I adjust to keep moving forward? This mindset shifts your focus from frustration to growth, turning challenges into stepping stones. Another critical element of staying consistent is building habits that withstand disruption. Anchor your goals to small, non-negotiable actions that can be carried out regardless of circumstances. For instance, if your goal is to improve your career skills, commit to reading just one page of a relevant book each day. Even on the busiest days, this micro-commitment keeps your momentum alive and your mind engaged with your purpose. Accountability can further reinforce your consistency. Share your progress with a trusted friend, mentor, or accountability partner who can encourage you and celebrate your achievements. Knowing someone else is rooting for you can provide an extra layer of motivation when your resolve falters. As your journey unfolds, remember to celebrate your wins, no matter how small. Recognize the effort it takes to persist and adapt, and use those moments of celebration to fuel your next steps. Progress isn't about perfection. It's about showing up, learning, and moving forward, even when it's difficult. Life is a constant dance between persistence and flexibility. When you commit to staying consistent and adapting as needed, you embody the Stoic principle of resilience in action. So take a moment to reflect on your journey, embrace the changes that come, and move forward with confidence. Because true transformation isn't just about reaching your destination, it's about mastering the art of navigating the path. In this journey, we've explored the 10 transformative steps inspired by the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy, each designed to guide you toward a life of intentionality and purpose. From auditing your life and defining your why, to embracing self-discipline and creating actionable strategies, these steps serve as a roadmap to reclaim control, align with your values, and achieve lasting change. At its core, the Stoic philosophy reminds us that focusing on what is within our power, our mindset, actions, and choices unlocks the freedom to shape our lives. Now, the question is not if you can change your life in 90 days, it's whether you're ready to take the first step. As the Stoics have taught us, there is no perfect time to begin, only the present moment. Don't wait for tomorrow to rewrite your story. Start today. Ask yourself, what small step can I take right now to set the wheels of transformation in motion? Your journey begins with a single action. Remember, you are the architect of your life. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Commit to this process not because someone else tells you to, but because you deserve to live a life that aligns with your highest aspirations. We'd love to hear from you. Share your reflections, progress, or challenges in the comments below. Your story could inspire someone else to take their first step. If you found value in this guide, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel to help others discover the power of Stoic philosophy in modern life. The next 90 days hold the potential to transform everything. Are you ready to embrace this opportunity and take control of your journey? The time is now. Do it for the person you are becoming.